2015 offseason has been an interesting one, and the hot stove couldn't be hotter. First team up on the report. Drew McClanahan and Ryan Pritt seem to be the only confirmed members to be returning for the Breaking Balls. Breaking Balls had a 20-0 regular season and were ranked number 1 at some point during the regular season in the national rankings, but failed to make it to the championship by losing in a 1-0 heartbreaker game in the semifinals against the Honey Badgers. Drew McClanahan still on top of his game, and with the pitching distance increasing 3 more feet, he is sure to practice a lot in the offseason. But will losing Matt Gordon, the power hitter who hit 10 home runs, matter, and Rob Stewart most likely not being to return due to moving over an hour away? Also, Nick Scala and Jeff Ryder missed much of the season last year due to work commitments. So the team we may see for the Breaking Balls may be very different than the team we saw last season. Bagtag was a team that did not impress last year. They had constant roster problems and attendance issues, but they've made a major acquisition in Stephen Atkins. Last year, most of their trouble was due mostly to not having an ace, and with Atkins, they now finally have a seat at the table when it comes to pitching. Possibly the biggest story in the offseason is a fusion team. Cinnamite Base and Wee Willie Wiffle have combined forces by combining the best players of both teams together. They are Nick Capra and Jeremy Ray, a deadly 1-2 punch with the new rotation rules as far as the pitching position goes. They also have Jacob Dunkel, who's one of the best hitters in the league, Andrew Westcott, who is probably the best clutch hitter in the league, and it's uncertain who else will be on the team. Andy Hill, but Kevin Chatton will also be on the team. Patrick Rail may end up being the first non-player manager for a team in HWL history as well, if he chooses not to play. And for the first time since our inaugural season, there will be an all-female team led by Stephanie Sadler. Aside from having Julie Meadows on the team, not much is known about this ladies' night team. And finally, Chicken and Wiffles made a lot of noise in fall ball with their hitting, but Paul Hessen's trying to start his own team, but they made a lot of noise recently by signing Jacob Fisher, the 2014 Rookie of the Year and Cy Wiffle candidate, who had a lot of success at the NWA tournament last season. And then finally, Wifflin Dixie. It's been going through a lot of trouble since Josh Smith joined up with Chicken and Wiffles and Julie Meadows left the roster to join Wine and Wiffles. But will James Clagg be enough for the roster to overcome those difficulties?